What up, AOK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz, and just like that, we back with another one. Alright, y'all, so we haven't done a video like this in over a year. I used to have merchandise around this, man. It was called Put Them Under the Jail. But this right here is another kids reacting to their prison sentence. Lifetime prison sentence at that. This one in particular is judge sentences 9-year-old to life in prison. We're about to check this out, y'all. We're doing a live stream later on this evening. Might be doing 2 live streams. I got a new chair that has came in the mail, and I might just do a live stream hanging out with you guys of me building that chair, putting it together. Y'all know I got back issues, and this chair should give me a lot of relief. So, but we're about to do this video first, because I'm behind. I didn't give y'all no content yesterday. The second channel just got a video too. Go check that out. A different perspective, but I'm rambling, talking too much. Let's go.
This is an informational video on court and life sentences. Anyone, no matter your age, can commit a crime that could place you in jail for the rest of your life.
You hear that, kids? No matter what age you are, you could be 5 years old. You could do a crime that could put you in jail for life, for good. So be good. Santa's watching.
For that reason, today we're taking a look at the 5 evilest teens who got sentenced to life in prison.
Here we go.
Number 5, Alex King. This boy, Alex King, became friends with his neighbor, Ricky Chavez, who was a lot older than him. They were doing illegal activities together. Yo,
Ricky Chavez sounds like a bad kid. He sounds like a bad seed. If you ever meet somebody named Ricky Chavez, stay away from him.
Alex, being very young, he didn't know what he was doing was wrong.
As a matter of fact, he didn't know what he was doing was wrong. Psych. That's the trying to plead innocent. He know what's wrong from right. You learned that by what, age 5? I don't know. But I remember when I was a kid, there was a boy had Chavez in his name. He was so bad. I hated him. Not hate, but I strongly disliked him.
One day, Ricky told the boy to go do something horrific, and he did exactly that, and left his father no longer alive.
You trying to tell me this boy don't know that taking his father's life is a bad thing? Yeah, put him under the jail.
The boy, when he's testifying, seems so well spoken, and it's horrible what happened.
Alex, you charged with first, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
And I want you to know, I want the jury to know that
Could you imagine being a father and your little boy takes your life? Oh, that's horrible. Put him under the jail.
I'm giving you what's called use immunity. That means that you can tell the truth here today, you can testify, and whatever you say here today can't be used against you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
For several years, did Derek live somewhere else?
Yes, sir.
Was it just you and your dad?
For a while.
Back in October of last year, at the end of September, did Derek come back to live with you and your dad?
Yes, sir.
Where were y'all living?
In Cantonment.
Was it on Muskogee Road?
Yes, sir.
Now, did you develop a relationship with Ricky Chavez?
Yes, sir.
Did you at some point believe that you were in love with Ricky Chavez?
Yes, sir.
Wow. This took a turn. I did not see that coming. Oh, man, that's one of those things where I don't want to bring Michael Jackson into this, but it's like when you have a certain type of influence on someone so young, you can even influence maybe their potential preference in a partner.
Number 4, Antonio Barbu. This is Antonio. He took the life of his grandmother. He must have regretted what he's done, because in the court he begins breaking down after hearing his sentencing. It was so sad.
After hearing this sentencing? No. If he really regretted what he done, I feel like maybe he would be sitting here crying the entire time, not after receiving life sentence.
That his attorney even began crying as well. Neither of them could speak because they were crying so much.
Wow.
Let me show you what happened.
Oh my God, even the attorney was crying? Oh my, that's crazy. Look at these boys, they look bad. Why these two got Justin Bieber haircuts?
Here, his attorney is asked, does Antonio feel remorse? Does he feel bad for what he's done? And you'll have to hear what his attorney says.
Barbeau appeared too overwhelmed to read his own statement, handing his handwritten notes to his attorney.
I know I don't show my emotions much, and I myself am not sure why.
It sounded like he said, because the volume is really low, it sounded like he said, I don't want to show my emotions, and I myself am not sure why.
But that doesn't mean I don't.
He can't even finish it. He said that, but that doesn't mean I don't. And I'm assuming he was about to say, but that doesn't mean I don't feel remorse for what I have done.
Is Antonio Barbeau genuinely remorseful for what he did?
Yes. Yes, he is. I don't doubt that, and I never have.
Number 3, Nehemiah Griego. Mr. Griego, at 15 years old, took the life of his entire family.
Oh my, at 15. Took the life of his entire, put him underneath the jail. He didn't do it once, he did it more than once. He did it, oh my God. Wow. I couldn't imagine bringing a child into this world that would take the life of my family. That's crazy.
His parents and his younger 3 siblings. He took the life of his younger siblings who don't get the chance at life now.
No.
Not just that, but now he's giving up his own life and is behind bars forever. It's hard to believe at 15 years old he had the will or the urge to not just take his siblings, to take his mother's life, his father's life, and his 3 younger sisters. We now...
The other girl, I believe, was another sister of his that actually survived. Wow. To think she, oh my God. Woo! Like, this poor girl has to live with the thought that her brother took the lives of her father, her mother, and her 3 little sisters. Like, she's gonna need some counseling for that. Man, this is so sad.
I'll have an interview here, and let's just hear what Mr. Griego has to say.
Good afternoon. Nehemiah Griego, 5 of his family members when he was just 15. He will be sentenced as an adult tomorrow. Now 22, the state says he deserves to spend the rest of his life in prison. News 13's Rebecca Atkins is here in the Newsplex with more.
Yes.
Words straight from the mouth of a killer. At just 15, Nehemiah Griego ambushed both his parents and 3 little siblings inside their South Valley home in 2013. Sentenced as a juvenile, he was supposed to be released when he was 21. The prosecutors pushed for Griego to be resentenced as an adult.
They were going to release him at 21 years old? Why? Are you kidding me? Someone that has done something like that should not be walking free? What?
I personally would like him to stay behind bars. I think he is a danger to society, and I think he's a danger to our family.
Griego's sister, Vanessa Lightborn, has made it clear she does not want her brother out of jail, fearful of statements he's made in custody. Now, prosecutors are asking Judge Alyssa Hart to send Nehemiah away for 3 consecutive life sentences.
He was active at his church, very active in youth ministry. He was a very good athlete, wrestler.
That's Nehemiah's uncle, Eric Griego, in an interview right after. He is one of only a few family members that will speak for Griego on the defense's witness list. At tomorrow's sentencing, Nehemiah's 3 surviving sisters will share how the changed their lives and the fear they have of their brother.
Wait a minute. Wow, he had a bunch of sisters. He had 6 sisters. 3 younger and 3 maybe older than him. But this boy, oh man, I had it wrong. It's not 1 sister that's going to have to deal with this for the rest of her life. It's 3. 3 that he did this to. And he did it to himself. And obviously the victims that lost their lives. That's the worst part of it. Keep him in jail. Yeah, 3 life sentences. What is that? What's a life sentence? 25 years plus? Yeah, he needs to serve all 25 times 3.
Number 2, Philip Chisholm. Philip had something against his teacher. He seriously just didn't like her. And we're not quite sure what he had against her, that is never said here. But you guys, for that reason, he did the unthinkable. He went and took her life. He is now paying for that crime while behind bars for the rest of his life. He stands and has no emotions in front of the judge in the courtroom. I really wonder what's going through his mind when the judge speaks. You can see the people in the crowd are very, very emotional.
That's crazy to think. One of the things I haven't heard anybody have a conversation about, and it didn't dawn on me until this very moment, is that there are kids going to school and you don't necessarily know the mental state of these kids going to school, right? There could be a couple of kids in a couple of schools that have some very bad psychological issues, and you won't know that until maybe they act out. It's like there's no screening process for a child getting in school at any age, middle school, high school, where some of these things, these type of crimes happen the most. You don't see these kids getting any type of evaluation before, a mental evaluation before, or psyche evaluation, I should say, before going to school. Man, this is, whoo. You don't, more often you think about the teachers potentially causing some harm to the students, not so much it being the reverse.
Let's hear what goes down.
On indictment number 2013-1446001, the jury, having returned a verdict of guilty of murder in the first degree on deliberate premeditation and extreme atrocity and cruelty, you will hearken to the sentence the court has awarded against you. The court, having duly considered your offenses, it is hereby ordered that you be committed to the Department of Youth Services until the age of 21, and furthermore committed to the Massachusetts Correctional Institution at Cedar Junction for the period of not less than 25 years and not more than life, and that you stand committed in execution.
Number 1, Dylan Shoemaker.
That last story we did hear before. So this boy at this time is getting 25 years to life after serving X amount of years, I guess, in juvie, before getting, sent over to the big adult jail at 21.
And Shoemaker. Dylan took the life of his girlfriend's baby girl. He feels remorse as he cries in the courtroom. People speculate whether or not he actually cares, or if he's just putting on an act for the judge to feel remorse. No remorse is shown, though.
That's the hard thing to know, is if someone is feeling remorse for what they have done, especially in the courtroom setting, or if they're just upset and sad at the fact that they're about to get this prison sentence or do time.
Zero remorse by the judge. Dylan got what he deserved, is what was said. He took the life of someone who didn't have a chance, no power to even be able to fight back, and now his life is being taken from him, and he will spend the rest of his life behind bars. This is how the world works. You give and you get. It's so interesting to see how he pleads for mercy, yet he did the crime. He took the life of the person. It's so sad to see this, you guys, and I just don't understand how he thinks that he should get away with this. Let's check out this clip.
You just can't accept that, because you know me. You've known me for 5 years. I never would have wanted to hurt Austin.
Oh my. Woo! Oh man, like listening to his voice, listening to whoever this female is in the background that's upset, has me thinking about the mother of that child, his girlfriend at that time. This isn't his child, that was her child. Could you imagine you getting in a relationship with someone and that person taking the life of your child? Oh, put him underneath the jail all the way. Make a special little spot for him, man. Wow.
I never wanted Austin.
We don't want to hear it.
what I was doing. I don't know why I didn't go for help. I wanted to be able to handle it. I wanted to be everything that my father wasn't to me, and everything my stepfather was to me. I don't have a good family life. I haven't my whole life. It's been really rough. Most of my family has abandoned me. I made a stupid choice a couple of years ago. I ruined half of my family. And the other half haven't been supportive. But I do want to thank them for being here today. I know their family isn't here. Thank you.
Do you think everyone in today's video got what they deserved?
Heck yeah, they did. Every last one of them, man. Put them under the jail. Ain't gonna say it again. Man, leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. My eye started burning because of these tears. Oh, man. Oh, my eye burned. I can't open it. See ya.